India and Europe just signed the mother of all trade deals. And here's the uncomfortable truth. This deal should have been between India and the US, but instead, we just got cut out. After nearly 2 decades of deadlock, right, India and the EU finalized a massive trade agreement. It lowers tariffs, opens India's huge protected market, and creates a trade corridor covering roughly a quarter of global GDP. And let's be clear about why Europe wanted this. First, right, cars and advanced manufacturing, right? India's tariffs on European autos have been as high as 100%. Those have come down, opening a massive middle-class consumer market. Again, the size of the India market is critical here. Second, pharmaceuticals and industrial goods, right? Europe gets scale and demand and cost efficiency without being overly exposed to China. And third, capital and standards, right? European firms don't just sell products. They export regulatory frameworks and software, technical standards, long-term influence. This is not charity. This is strategic. This is sort of doing what China has done in Latin America, what the US used to do. Now the EU is doing it. So why now? Why is this happening now? Well, Trump-era tariffs, right? America, with these tariffs, didn't just pressure its rivals. It forced its rivals to hedge, right? Trump did not isolate the world. He convinced the world to just simply rebuild around us. And here's the missed opportunity. The US should be getting preferential access to India's manufacturing base, its growing massive consumer market, and its strategic supply chains, right? Semiconductors, defense, energy, the digital services, right? This should have been a US-India anchor deal for the Indo-Pacific, except now it's not. Instead, Europe stepped into the vacuum that we created because Europe is being predictable where the US is seen as being unpredictable. Global trade isn't breaking, it is rerouting around Washington. And today, the US just watched one of the biggest trade deals in the history of the world happen without us. Anyway, this is going to be critical for us to follow. I know it's important for a lot of our clients. Stay tuned, comment down below, like and subscribe. As always, your margins will thank you.